Hello, my name is Tracy Allen, and I want to welcome you to Cooking with Some Friends. Welcome everybody to Cooking with Some Friends. Today, my friend that I have with me is Gabby. Gabby was a former student of mine that had foods classes with me, as well as one of my former cheerleaders. And she works at the hospital now and is getting her nursing degree. And so she has agreed to come and cook with me. Today, we're going to start off with making the starting of our gumbo. But we're going to make several things together, so we'll have several different videos going on. But like I said, we're going to start with making the roux for our gumbo, so Gabby will tell you what to do to start with.
All right, so we're going to start with our flour and our oil. I don't want to make a mess while I do this. We're going to start with 1 cup, which I have a half a cup. I need like something to...
And it doesn't have to be level. It needs to actually be a little more than a cup, so
okay.
if you heap it, you're fine.
Sounds good.
Perfect.
All right.
So you have 1 heaping cup of flour.
Yep, and then we put this to medium-low heat.
And that's how much oil?
Oh, 2/3 a cup of oil. Just gonna pour that in there. Is this already on?
No. So when you cook anything that's kind of Cajun, you can go ahead. Anything that's kind of Cajun and that starts with a roux, if you're doing true Cajun gumbo,
I have to go a lot darker.
yes.
But we're probably gonna keep it a little lighter.
Yeah. Yeah, normally like they like it like a chocolatey color. Like I said, I'm not really crazy about it being that dark. I like it a little bit lighter, but you still have to get a little bit of color to it. So how long will it take actually with this on a low heat to get to that color that we want? Do you remember?
It said it can get about 30 minutes, but I think we should just watch it. It's going to be kind of more of an eye game.
Right. We're getting ready to put the last few finishing touches on our gumbo that we started earlier. That we have the roux here, and it's a nice brown color. And so Gabby has a package of andouille sausage that she's sliced up coin size, and she's going to brown it on both sides in a hot skillet. You want to make sure that you just have one good layer, and then you'll flip those, and you'll continue to do that process. Put the browned ones on your plate while you go ahead and transfer the other ones over, and then we'll use a half a cup of chicken broth and deglaze the pan. And again, you can make your own chicken broth if you want to by using the rotisserie bones, the bones from the rotisserie chicken, and put it in water and boil it. But we're using packaged
just the regular chicken broth.
Yeah. Okay, so Gabby removed the sausage that she had done from the frying pan. Then she dumped a half a cup of her broth into that pan that she had cooked the sausage in and deglazed it to get all those drippings up. At that point, she's ready to just dump everything else in. Her container had actually 6 cups of broth, and the recipe calls for 6 to 8 cups.
Just made it easy on me. I can just dump it all in.
Yep, and then she can go ahead and just dump in all of her other ingredients. She can dump in the sausage she browned.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's always the fun part. Put all the wet stuff in first.
I'm going to turn that up just a little bit. And she has the chicken that she shred up from 1 rotisserie chicken. That makes it so much easier not to have had to cook the
especially because it's cooked already and it has some flavor to it already.
Does, yeah.
And all my veggies.
And she will go ahead and dump her vegetables in. Now, the recipe actually calls for a whole onion, but we have about 1/4 of an onion in there. It calls for a whole bunch of celery, but we did about half of it, and we diced that up pretty small. The same way with the green onion, and then the parsley. So all those ingredients
sometimes
are in.
less is more with
Yes.
those ingredients.
Then she's going to go ahead and add some garlic to this. So it's going to take 2 cloves of garlic, so that would be roughly 2 teaspoons.
Just got it all
Yes,
ready.
because we have the pre-minced.
I always feel like this one's super good, though.
I know that it is good. It gives
This
you a
already
good
has
flavor.
some-
And, yeah.
Fresh garlic, I feel like I never get this flavor from. 2 of these.
And the nice thing about gumbo is you can kind of go with what you like. You know, what if you like more of the garlic, you could add more. If you like more onion, you could add more. Okay, and she's also, here's the good stuff. She's going to add 2 tablespoons of Cajun seasoning. Now, I've got Slap Your Mama, but you could use any brand name. And please don't slap your mama.
That's funny.
2 tablespoons.
That's funny that you have a seasoning that's called Slap Your Mama.
When this is all done, like I said, we're going to bring this to a boil and then let it boil for 5 to 7 minutes. If the fat rises up and it foams up, you might want to skim some of that off. It doesn't always foam up like that, though.
All the spicy goodness.
Yes. You can add salt and pepper to taste if you want to. If you like salt and pepper, which I do, but
I think we
this
better
is yours.
Put a little in
Right.
there. And I'm just going to stir this all together. Right now it just kind of looks like a big pan of random stuff, but it smells so good.
Now, if you want more, once you get going, if you decide you want more Cajun seasoning, that's up to you too. Anyway.
Alrighty.
Now, when it'll actually start to thicken up as it cooks, and we're gonna, like we said, leave that to boil, and then turn it down to a simmer until it's thickened, and then when it's ready, we'll serve it over rice, and it's wonderful.
It already smells so good.
You want to tilt that and show what it
Yeah.
looks like with?
Can we see?
Yeah.
Look at the
See how
yum.
it's soupy now, but it will thicken up as it goes. Thanks for joining us for this session of Cooking with Some Friends. Make sure you like this video and subscribe to our YouTube channel. And find us on Facebook at Cooking with Some Friends.